Hi, friend. Welcome to the Divinely Aligned channel. I am Courtney. I am here to be your super conscious catalyst, alchemist channel and help you connect to your truth, to your divinity, to your power, to your love, to your light, so that you can live a life that you love, that you're obsessed with. Because what else is the point? What is the point if we aren't living lives that we love? And I'm not saying that to make anyone feel bad or negative. This doesn't come from a place of judgment, and I don't want to create any judgment in you, but I want to call a spade a spade. Like, why do we believe that we are here to live anything other than limitlessly free to be who we want to be? It's the one thing that we should all be able to agree we are here to do, is to live as we truly want to. Now, this is coming off of Ascension Session 7 from the New Earth series that I channeled through a couple weeks ago. I'll link the session there. This one is so powerful. I mean, yes, I know I've said that about all of them, but there's just something about Ascension Session 7 that was such a catalyst for me when I recorded it, and then when I did it, and now when I re-listened to it before coming on to just bring through this integration session to help us integrate the wisdom that the divine brought through. So what I heard the loudest was pretty much the same thing I've been hearing in them all, is that we are all here to live and lead from our hearts. It's that easy. It is so easy and effortless to be us. And when we truly, fully, completely get that and live that, then we are living on heaven, in heaven on earth. We truly are. It is so good here in the 5D, in the new earth, which is living as you want to, as you choose to, being present, being awake, being aware, being conscious to what you're choosing, to what you're doing, to how you're being, and not in a way where we're seeking and searching and healing and fixing and problem solving. And don't worry, I've talked enough about that. I'm going to try and move forward from that for now. If you are new to me, then I suggest you listen to other sessions if you want to go deeper into this. But we don't have any problems to solve. We need to stop fixing anything because nothing is real. Just this. This is all that exists. And when you fully, truly get that and start to live it, there is nothing more powerful. There is nothing more powerful than creating and playing with reality. It's what I'm here for. Let's talk about imagination, creation, manifestation. We are always imagining, creating, and manifesting. It's just we're choosing to do it unconsciously, subconsciously, or superconsciously, or self-consciously, right? It depends on the level of consciousness that we are in any given moment that is going to be creating our reality. And the more and more that we are just living in these unconscious patterns that are no longer serving us, the more and more we're going to keep creating realities that we don't love. The only thing that you can ever and will ever and have ever been limited by is your own beliefs. And I get that that is not a popular opinion. It's not something that people love hearing. You are creating your reality based in what you're thinking, what you're believing, how you're acting. Behavior is the highest form of communication. And we are always behaving and acting off of what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're believing. So when we're just living our days running on the unconscious programming, letting our subconscious mind run the show, doing what it knows it can survive, we're going to keep getting the same results. And for so many people, it's time to move forward, which is really just being here now, right? It's just being present. The more that we are just in present, here, living, experiencing, the more power we're going to have. The only time you can be happy is now. The only time you can have power is now. The only time that you can do and be and choose anything is now. 85% or 80, somewhere in there, percent of what we worry about never fucking happens. Never happens. Think about it. Like, how much of your day, of your life, are you worrying about what may or may not happen? And how often does it actually happen? And how often does worrying about it help anything other than make it so that in the now, in the moment, you're worrying? You're putting your attention, your awareness, your focus into the energy and frequency of worry, of stress, of negativity, which isn't fun for anyone. No one wants to be in that. But I'm here to remind you, to tell you, to wake you up to the fact that you are choosing that. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to give you your power back. I want to awaken you to the fact that you can choose differently. We are always imagining what the future will be. We can't be doing anything else about it. It is all our imagination. Our imagination is so incredibly powerful, and we are always imagining what is going to be next, what our day is going to be, what our week is going to be, where we're going to be a few months from now. When we make any choices or decisions, we are imagining all the ways it could play out, right? For the most part, except for those things that we just do out of our unconscious programming. And so often we are imagining and creating our own suffering. We're imagining that these things that we feel are wrong with us, or these things that we feel might not work out or might work out in a way that doesn't serve us, are going to happen. Why not start to imagine the best case scenario? Why not start to imagine ourselves as happy, whole, healthy beings? Like, why do we keep imagining that we're these limited beings with problems? You can choose your perception and your paradigm at any time around who you are. The past is over. And the more that you hold on to the proof from the past that you have these limitations, the more you're going to keep creating them. You get to choose what you do with whatever alchemy you have in you from your past, whatever learnings, whatever memories, whatever experiences. You get to choose. You are a sovereign being. You are a multidimensional being, and you can choose to live in any paradigm, any timeline, at any time that you want to. You can quantum jump into any reality at any time. You can create any identity that you want to be at any time. But your level of self-worth is going to show you how true that is for you. And your belief system is going to dictate where you get to go and how free you are to be who you want to be. You, right here, right now, can choose to give the past whatever meaning, whatever power, whatever purpose you want to. And at any time, you can just choose for it to be done. And you can choose to just believe that it was all magic, it was all miracles, because you're here now. It all taught you and brought you to this space and place. And now you get to alchemize and do with all of that what you want to. Our imagination is how we manifest whatever it is that we're getting in our reality. We are always manifesting, always. It's just, again, whether you're doing it consciously, unconsciously, or super consciously. And we want to be doing it super consciously. We want to be doing it from the land of limitless possibilities, which we can tap and tune into. And anytime that we are here, we are present and we are following what feels right and true and good and exciting for us. Everything starts in imagination. Everything. From what your day's going to be, to what your life's going to be, to the meals that you're going to have, to the conversations. Like, everything starts in imagination. And then through behavior, through conversation, we start the creation process. And then that manifests into our reality, whatever it is that we get. So when we're focused on and imagining things that are not preferable, that are not what we want, do you see how then that's what's creating a reality that you maybe don't love? And maybe you love it in a lot of ways, but maybe there's things you're still struggling with. Maybe there's things that you're still having limitations around. And you get to enjoy and be free and live limitlessly in every single area of your life. So once we choose to let our imagination work for us and we start to imagine a life that we would love living, we start to imagine what it would feel like, how we would show up, what we would do if we were the version of us living a life that we love. The more that we start to imagine what that would look like and we keep our attention, our intention on living as that version of us, we start to create. We start to create things that align with that. And then we manifest easily and effortlessly whatever we need to live a life beyond our wildest dreams. It really, truly is that simple. It's just that we have to find the way for us to get beyond the limitations of our selves. Even if you're telling yourself that it's, so and so's beliefs or the things your parents said to you or how your partner is or the fact that you have kids or whatever it is, whatever excuses. And if you need to figure them out, I've done some videos to help you, but like if you need to figure out, which I'm sure you don't, where you're stopping yourself, where you're not free. It's whatever you're afraid of. It's whatever you're sitting there thinking are your limitations, are your blocks. If you believe you have any limitations or blocks, then you have them. But that also is powerful because it means that the opposite is true as well, where you can choose that you don't have them. And I get that we have sometimes life circumstances and things and health things and whatever that come up that can in the moment feel like limitations, but you don't have to continue to choose to create that. And if you're continuing in whatever it is that you feel is limiting you, is stopping, is blocking you from living free, from living abundantly, from living a life that you love and are obsessed with, if there's anything that is stopping and blocking you, look into or pay attention to how much in your day you are thinking about that thing. You're trying to fix it. You're trying to problem solve it. You're creating it as an issue, as a problem in your life, instead of creating what you want to create. There's always something you can do in the now that will create more joy, more bliss, more happiness. It's how we're all designed to be. We're all here to live free, to live limitlessly. It's just that only you can do it. Only you can do it. There's no one else that can live your life for you. So you might as well enjoy it. We need to get beyond these beliefs that we need to become anything and we just need to be everything that we want to. We need to follow our dreams and our desires. And guys, I'm just going to get more and more passionate about this because every fucking day right now, the universe is blowing my mind with how true this is. And I knew it was true for me, for you, for everyone, but I couldn't fully, completely know that until I followed through on what I was telling everyone else to do and I lived it. And I just trust in every day, in the guidance, in the excitement, in what the good energy is telling me to do. And all of my dreams are coming true so fucking fast, beyond my wildest dreams. Like I can't even keep up at this point with no effort in trying to make things happen. I'm just living and leading and loving every moment of my life, even the low points. Like I'm still human, shit still happens, but I see it for what it is, which is there to show me again what I need to know to free myself more. Everything has whatever meaning we give it. Everything, every situation, everything is neutral. So in any moment, whatever you're imagining about anything that's happening is going to be true for you. So we might as well start to tell a story, to imagine, to create a reality that's in support of us, where we believe that everything is working out in our favor, that anything that isn't working out is just because there's a bigger, better way. And every day that we live aligned and alive and in our truth and in our power, we will see more and more what that reason is. Anything that is not working out for you, anything that is not going your way, is actually probably one of the biggest catalysts in your life. All of the things for me that I have tried to force and problem solve and make happen based in my limiting beliefs around what I'm here to do, when I truly saw that it wasn't for me anymore and I let it go, or it just simply like fell apart, or in the moment what felt like loss happened, it's always only been because there's better. It is always this or better. This is great, and we need to love this. Every part of this, our lives, our bodies, our relationships, our whatever it is that we're doing, we need to love it because we might as well. We only have now, so we might as well love it. But that doesn't mean that we're staying here. Every moment we're shifting and evolving and changing. It's just that we're either doing it from our limited mindset, from our unconscious patterning, and recreating the past in the now, or we're moving into the unknown. We're creating, we're living limitlessly. We're following our dreams and our desires and our passions and living our purpose. And your purpose is just to be you, the real, true, free, fun, loving you that I know you are and that I know you're here to be. You wouldn't be here hearing this if you weren't. Whatever level of ascension, of awakening you are at right now, you're being called to anchor into your light more than ever before, to create, to live, to manifest your dreams, to start to imagine all of the magic and all of the miracles and all of the dreams that you want to coming true easily and effortlessly, and knowing that anything that isn't working out for you or anything that feels hard is just the universe, your higher self showing you where you need to shift your paradigm, your decisions, your behaviors. The easiest thing for you to do is be you. And that is the reason that you are here. You're not here to be anyone else. And if you feel like that's overwhelming or like you don't even know what that means or where to begin, just start here. Just start in any now moment, feeling and breathing consciously and being the version of you that lives in the now. Stop limiting yourself by having these beliefs about who you are and just be who you want to be in any moment. Every moment is an opportunity to change your identity. And you can keep all the parts of you that you enjoy, but any parts of you that are stuck in the negativity or any pain of the past, you don't have to hold on to. You don't have to keep creating those versions of you in the now. You can alchemize all that they learned, all that they taught you, all that they went through so that you don't do what they did, or so that you can be there for someone else going through the same thing or whatever it is. But just learn and evolve and grow and expand. That's the point. That's the point. So, right now, let's just do a quick little inward journey. Take a moment. I dare you right now, whatever you're doing, just find somewhere to sit. You can stand if you want. You can lie down. I don't really care. What I do care about is that you are present. So open eyes or close, whatever you prefer. Just breathe. Like fully, completely, fully inhaling and breathing and expanding into your belly. And on the exhales, fully, completely releasing. Exhaling all the way out. Inhaling all the way in. On the inhales, we're in or expanding our belly. On the exhales, we're releasing, we're contracting. On every exhale, hold a little bit longer. Empty a little bit more. Really allow your nervous system to calm, to reset, to recalibrate. Then if you can, if you haven't, just close your eyes. Bring your inner gaze to the space between your brows. And just imagine, right here, right now, if when you opened your eyes, you could be doing, being, living in an energy, in a frequency, in a reality that you loved, what would that look like? What would that feel like? What would you do? What would you be doing? Just because you loved and enjoyed doing it. And just breathing and feeling into that. Seeing and knowing that it is true. If you can see it, if you can perceive it, it exists. There's a version of you living that. And you were meant to. So just align to the frequency, to the energy of your highest self. You can open your eyes whenever you want, if they're closed. It's that easy. You can do it in any moment. Eyes open, eyes closed. You are always breathing. You have to be. But when we do it consciously and we just tap and tune in and feel how we feel and align with how we want to feel, whether that's through imagining, envisioning, connecting, you can look at pictures, words, quotes, whatever it is that helps you get in that frequency. Imagining yourself enjoying life, living life to the fullest, because that's just as possible and just as real as the opposite. Whatever you are imagining beyond being here and breathing is all imaginary. We need to start to create our fairy tale life, our dream life, to create a reality that we love living. I love you so much. I love you so much. I see you and I feel you, and I'm so grateful that you're here on this journey with me. Stick around, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell, like this if you liked this. There's so much more already here, and there's so much more to come. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to share with you guys so many exciting things. So many exciting things. But just right now, focus on you. Do you, love you, be you, choose you, and follow through on whatever that all means for you. Now go and just live your best life. I love you.